African wild dog is one of the world's most endangered mammals and can be identified by its long legs and irregular fur patterns. Wild dogs live in packs and are extremely social and known to help other members of the pack when weak or ill. The same goes for hunting, with up to 20 working together, survival of the fastest. Wild dogs can sprint after prey at speeds of up to 44 miles an hour. Pack mentality. African wild dogs live and die for their family, literally. Wild dogs are defined as feral dogs, dogs run wild, and dingo dog hybrids. The dingo, Canis lupus dingo, was thought to have first come to Australia around 4,000 years ago from Asia. Domestic dogs arrived with European settlers in 1788. There are an estimated 6,600 mature African wild dogs left. They live in 39 subpopulations. Scientists believe that African wild dogs have always lived in very low-density areas. The largest known range of 43,000 square kilometers is home to only 800 individuals. In addition, wild dogs are known to start eating away at their prey while it is still alive. This may seem like a cruel practice. However, this is mainly to maximize the amount of food they can get before being chased off their kill by larger predators. A hyena would win a fight against a wild dog. The reason is simple. Hyenas are just too much larger and stronger than wild dogs. Wild dogs feed opportunistically. That is, they will eat whatever is easiest to obtain when they are hungry. They scavenge and will eat animal or vegetable matter, will hunt for live prey, or will eat road-killed animals, dead livestock, and scraps from compost heaps or rubbish tips. The characteristic large, round ears of the African wild dog have a double purpose. They have excellent hearing for hunting prey, and their large ears help cool the dog off in the hot African climate. Each African wild dog has its own unique coat. They're also very popular for their well-rounded big ears and the white tip often spotted on their tails. The African wild dog is a canine, but unlike other dogs, it only has 4 toes per foot. So much in the same way a small dog cannot breed with a fox, genus Vulpes. Dogs wouldn't be able to reproduce with African wild dogs, as they are too far removed genetically. African wild dogs are carnivores. They are opportunistic predators that hunt a wide variety of prey, including antelopes, warthogs, wildebeest calves, rats, and birds. African wild dogs have a success rate of around 80% when hunting, which is higher than other predators like lions and leopards. How many babies can an African wild dog have at once? African wild dog, facts and photos. The female has a litter of 2 to 20 pups, which are cared for by the entire pack. These dogs are very social, and packs have been known to share food and to assist weak or ill members. Social interactions are common, and the dogs communicate by touch, actions, and vocalizations. Poaching is an ongoing threat to not only wild dogs, but many other animals, such as elephants, pangolins, and rhinos. Wild dogs are often poached for their fur and meat, which is used to make traditional clothing and bushmeat, respectively. African wild dogs sleep on the ground in a group very close together with their other pack members. They sleep primarily during the day, in shady areas near water to avoid the heat. They are crepuscular animals, meaning they are most active at dawn and dusk. How long are African wild dogs pregnant? 60-80 days. Wild dogs have very well developed nasal passages that facilitate breathing during long chases. They also have good eyesight employed to spot prey during the dawn and twilight hours when they hunt. What happens if African wild dogs go extinct? If African wild dogs went extinct, their prey could overpopulate the savanna ecosystem and may cause a population crash that would disrupt homeostasis. In East Africa, African wild dogs in packs of 17 to 43 individuals eat 1.7 kilograms, 3.7 pounds, of meat per dog on average each day. African wild dogs are very intelligent hunters. They possess an athletic skeleton structure and one less digit on their forefeet, which both contribute to helping this dog take long strides and reach great speeds when hunting. They are able to clock speeds of 66 kph, 41 miles per hour, and more impressively, continue chasing prey until for up to 60 mins at a time, until their prey is exhausted. How big is the skull of the African wild dog? Replica, African hunting dog skull. Skulls unlimited, 7.6 in. African hunting dogs are endangered, with only an estimated 6,600 individuals remaining in the wild. Conservation efforts are underway in order to protect the species from further decline. Skull length, 19.5 centimeters, 7.6 in.